Hi everyone, Mr. Lindeman here. I had a few requests from students to explain how to find and use Microsoft Teams. So I thought I'd do a real quick video just to show you how to get there and how to get into it. I think once you're there, you can figure out how it works pretty easily. So I am starting from the school district's homepage, which of course is rsd.k12.pa.us. Um, I am using the Chrome browser, mostly because I'm using Screencastify to make this video, and that's a Chrome extension. You can use pretty much any browser that works for you to get here. I don't think it makes any difference. Once I get to the school district website, what I need to do is go to the upper right-hand corner here, and I'm trying to circle my cursor around that to where it says staff login. Now, it turns out students can use the staff login. You just have to do one thing a little bit differently. When you click on it, it'll bring up a place to enter your student email and your password. When I click on it, it's just going to bring up my Microsoft Outlook mailbox, so you won't see all of that. But it will bring up all of your stuff. And remember that you're going to enter for your student email, you're going to enter your student number, at the @ sign, and then students.rsd.k12.pa.us. It's really important to remember that it's students with an S, students .rsd.k12.pa.us. And then you put your password in, and then it will take you to your mail. We don't actually need the mail, but we need a menu that's on that page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then I'm going to go to my mail that's already open. I have it on my junk mail page right now because there's nothing in there. And now we're going to go to the upper left-hand corner of the screen where we're going to see this Outlook logo, and then next to it the 9 dot buttons, which mean that there's something there that you can do something with. In every program, that sort of means there's a menu of some kind. You can see in the Google toolbar above that, there's a 9 dot button that's apps for Google Chrome. This one is for Outlook. When I left click on it, what I get is a menu of apps that are available in Office 365. Some of these are going to be familiar to you, like Outlook that you use for mail, Word for word processing, PowerPoint. Those are all ones you've used. On my menu, over on the right-hand side, I see Teams, and that's the one that I'm going to select in just a moment. If you don't see Teams in your menu, just look a little further, and it says All Apps. So you could click on that. It would give you a bigger menu, and Teams would be on there. For most of us, we should see it in this opening menu, but just in case, you could try that. Now, if I just left click on this, it'll change this window from my email to Teams. Personally, I like to have my email open a lot, usually because I'm talking with you guys through it while I'm also working in Teams. So I'm going to right-click on it and open Teams in a new tab. You don't have to do this. You could just click and go to it directly. I just like to do it this way. So I'm going to open Teams in a new tab. And so here comes Teams. It takes a moment to load. It's not a particularly exciting moment for you or for the computer, but it's working on it. And you'll get a page that comes up, and it will have something on it. Your page will look different than mine, because these are the teams that I'm involved in, and the teams that you're involved in will be different. But if a teacher has put you into a team for their class, that team will show up on this page. Okay. And from here, it's pretty straightforward. You can navigate to the teams by just clicking on these, or over here on the left side, there's a series of menus you can use too. So there's an activity button, If there's been any recent activity, like if you're one of my students and I have posted a lesson or an assignment or I've posted a message of some kind, that activity button will highlight and there will be some kind of, you can click on it and it will tell you what's been going on or who's posted or what it is. There's a chat um, uh, app built into this. It's pretty simple, but I've been using it with some of my students, and it is a kind of nice way to communicate. When somebody chats here, I get both an email that they've chatted, plus I see a sign in Teams that somebody's trying to chat with me, and we can have a pretty quick conversation. And in some cases, they've been able to send me assignments, take a picture of an assignment or something, and they've been able to upload it in chat. So it gives you another way to interact with teachers, and I've been using it a fair amount. The next button, Teams, basically takes you back to this Teams page that you see in front of you. So if I went into one like AP Psychology and I was buried in it somewhere and I wanted to go back to the original page, I could push Teams. And it would first off take me back to the opening page for whatever team I'm in. And then if I push it again, it'll take me all the way back to this opening menu. If teachers have made assignments to me, I can see what those assignments are, and then there's other kinds of stuff. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. If you click on we'll just use AP Psychology. If you click on a Teams button, you get something that looks like this. So there's a menu of conversations that my students and I can have over here, and that I can also assign things by clicking into these different sections. And then up here, you can see posts, files, if I'm trying to put something into my team, or if I'm trying to share something with you, or you're trying to share something with me, a class notebook. Teachers are just starting to get a feel for how this works, but essentially I can create a class notebook for my class, and then you can do assignments in it and return them to me in the class notebook. So pretty easy to do, and you do it inside the assignments, and then a place where I can make assignments for you, and then you can see whenever I assign something, it shows up as a running dialog box for stuff. So it's really a pretty straightforward kind of process. I use the Teams button and I've gone back to the beginning. Hopefully that will get you started in Teams. And the rest of it you can sort of figure out on your own. If you get confused or you need help, I think you should email your teacher, or you could always email and ask me as well. So thanks for watching, and I hope your teaming goes really well.